Monica Ordnoff, reporting live from the courtroom this morning. The judge has called for closing arguments, but he seems to be getting rather upset about a delay that is taking place in his courtroom right now. All the key players are in place and ready to present their closing arguments, all except for one man, Jesus' defender, Simon Peter. After his brilliant defense of Jesus last week, it is uncertain what has become of Peter. Courtroom observers saw him go outside for a breath of fresh air, but since then no one has seen him, and no one is certain what has become of Peter.
What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm not a man who speaks out. I'm just a simple fisherman. I began following Jesus because of his words, actions, his teachings. I believed in his message. He was so passionate, so compelling. I don't know him anymore. When Caiaphas led the authorities to the garden to arrest Jesus, I raised my sword against Malchus and defended Jesus. I was ready to fight for him then, and I'm ready to fight for him now. Why won't he fight for himself? Look at him. He sits there silently, pitiful and helpless. What happened to the man who performed all those miracles? Yes, he sits there silently now, but you remember what he did, don't you? When the children were suffering, he comforted them. When thousands wanted to follow him to see his message, he fed them with next to nothing. He caused the lame to walk. He made the blind to see. He raised the dead. Where's that man now? You know, it was my faith in Jesus that allowed me to stand up before Caiaphas, before the Sanhedrin, before a judge, and speak out for Jesus. You know, it wasn't that long ago that he was so outraged that there were money changers in the temple. He attacked them. He physically attacked them and chased them out of his father's house. That is the Jesus I know. That's the man who inspired thousands. That's the man that I call the Messiah. People are asking questions now. Why doesn't he speak on his own behalf? Why does he just sit there silently? Why? He won't even speak to me. Open your mouth and tell them. Tell them who you are and you will not be denied. Jesus cannot be denied. Why must it fall to me to defend Jesus? Son of God, speak and be heard. You have inspired. You have taught. And through your actions and words, you have shown us the way. Now you speak not. I know you not. Just a few days ago, the crowds cheered him and hailed him as king. And now, these accusations. And he remains silent. Why? I said I'd never leave Jesus. But I don't recognize this Jesus.
You're one of them. You stood with Jesus.
I do not know this man.
Jesus is on trial. And a trial comes down to one person. What will the verdict in this trial be?